You know, that's a damn shame, man. How they want people go around here and they celebrate this Fourth of July, and that's why our people look at each other crazy. Is because they celebrating the Demons Day and it's putting spirits on you on them. They don't even know it. They had some people today trying to force me, man, you need to come together with so and so and this and that and the third and all that old kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Be saying all kinds of stuff. I'm like, man, I damn near got into a debate with them people, man. I was mad, everything, man. Yeah, I was mad. I was mad, bro. You know, like don't force me. You know, I know some people ain't gonna like this, what I'm saying, but um, there are many other ways to celebrate family. Why don't we celebrate just a regular date? Why don't we just celebrate not celebrate the Day of Atonement in the Bible, the feast days, the holy days of God. Celebrate the Sabbath. That'd be the best thing. We can come together and celebrate something that's pertaining to worshiping the Creator. You know, because in that other video, y'all saw me. I kind of went in a little bit. Yeah, man. I kind of went in. I said, no. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. It's just crazy, man. Yeah, like I said, why would you? First of all, why are people? They'll tell you. Here's the trick now. They'll tell you, well, you ain't celebrating the day. You just celebrating family. You ain't celebrate. But it's the fact is that still on people not looking at that like that because if they wasn't trying to just if they were just out celebrating family, they wouldn't wait to no damn holiday. Talking about a four, they don't even know realize what that represent. If I'm gonna celebrate family, hell, I celebrated a family just a regular day. Just have a regular meal and cook just a regular day, not a day that represents the slaughter of my people, the Native American people. That's something that Esau created. You know what I mean? That's something that came from white supremacy. You know, and I don't. I mean, I'm telling the truth, man. I don't celebrate that. I don't want. You know. I mean, what? I'm not. I mean, of course they don't. No, I don't want to celebrate that. You think they're gonna come together and celebrate and be joy and celebrate 9/11? So why would they force that on you? That's Esau. That's their custom, their holiday. The Most High said, "Don't learn the way of the heathens. Don't practice the customs of the other nation. That's their custom." We do y'all know that we identify with everybody else's customs but our own? We don't even we don't even recognize the Sabbath. You see what I'm saying? We celebrate everybody else's traditions and cultures and holidays but our own. Have you noticed we don't take no pride in our own culture? No kind of way. But our people get up every day and celebrate Thanksgiving. That's what you celebrating? Thanks Murdering Day. You celebrated a murdering day. Just like, do you know how the fourth of lie got here? Uh, July the 4th, 1776 was what they called the Day of Independence Day, which was celebrating the birth of murder, rape, robbing, murder of our ancestors. So why do I want to jump up, get up on what I call in that month, in that time of the year, and celebrate somebody coming and robbing you? You- Why? You know that we ought to hate these things. You know, hate that type of stuff. That's like telling me Well, you ain't celebrating the day. You just celebrating the family and stuff. If I cook a, if somebody take and cook a pot of beans, right, and tell you, well, you ain't got to eat the meat, just eat the beans, even though the rat juice is in there, right? The so-called rat juice. That's just like that's what you telling me. Well, you ain't eating the natural meat. You just eating the beans in that. You might as well eat the damn rat delicacy if you gonna tell if you telling me that. So that's just like telling me, well, just celebrate it, but take that up out of there. But you still celebrate. You still contaminating the purpose. You still contaminated. That's like saying, well, you ain't got to kill the person. You just stand there and watch them do it. It ain't you doing it. It's them doing it. That's basically what you telling me. When you tell me, don't think I don't pay attention now. See, most of our people, they say things and they don't think about what they're saying because they are programmed by the traditions and the ways and the customs of Esau. You know, their program is to follow them colors. I don't do that. That represents our people being oppressed every day. The fourth of the so-called fourth of June, the 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 demons day, that represents them oppressing us when we walk in their stores right there. You see what I'm saying? That's what you support. When you support the so-called quote unquote 4th of July, what you are actually saying is, I support this Esau oppressing and raping, robbing, and murdering my people. I support our people still being oppressed in the store. That's the Esau right there. Yeah, and that's what our people support. Something like that. I don't support no 4th of no July. To think about what you when you say 4th of July, that means it's a lie. Everything is a lie in that, man. I don't support that. That's my brother back there, man. What I look like supporting something represent the killing of my brother back there. Although he don't know it. No. Why would you support something? That's what I want to tell our people. Why would you want to support something that hates you? The fourth. Now think about it. The 4th of July. That's a lie. It means a lie. Everything all it's about is a lie. That's Esau time, man. Mm-mm. Supporting nothing. Something represents killing my people. Yeah. And a lot of people, man, they'll look at you weird when you say that. Celebrating the 4th of July. That's why we hate each other now for celebrating the so-called 4th of July. Nothing but a damn lie. Not 4th of July, all that shit that represents rape, rob, murder, and killing our people, and we celebrate it. But you got Jacob take up for Esau in a minute. Thing I say about Jake, boy, Jake loves Esau. Mm-hmm. But a lot of people they gonna, it ain't easy though trying to trying to wake up people up to this information. It's not really easy because you got a lot of our people that look at you weird, like I had a chance. I didn't get a chance to videotape it and that, but I had a chance to talk to my brother in the store. I'm really thank God. All praises to the Most High. It didn't turn. You know, you look. Sometimes you look for things you don't know how. I don't know how this gonna turn out, but I'm gonna let them know anyway. Because sometimes some of our people, man, they'll get mad with you when you talk about Jake, man. Oh, good evening, sir. I have just started watching your channel. I really like the Hebrew Israelite message. Oh, you must be. Oh, you must be from another nation. Okay. What's your nationality? If you don't mind me asking. I mean, you know, like what's your ethnicity? You know. When you said he said I love the content. I love the Hebrew Israelites message. So that it's like when the comment he's giving, it's like he's putting a distinction. I like the Hebrew man. He's like he disassociating himself from it. So I was just assuming that well, I'm not an Israelite or I don't claim to be one. You know what I mean? Because some of our people, you know, they don't like myself. I don't go around and say, oh, I know I don't, I'm a Hebrew. You know, I don't do that. You know, but I just try to just, you know, try to be humble and learn. You know, but all I can do is go by the curses and stuff like that. When it comes to that, I will boldly say, hell yeah, I fit the curses. Hold on, let me turn this. Let me mute this mic because YouTube is a trip about the music, man. Well, look, it's like you still disassociating yourself from it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you're saying, listen at your comment. You're saying, I am a black man living in Japan, which I do agree that a lot of our people see we're scattered. There is not a lot of us living here, but I love being able to follow as many African American. Now, it's like when you said as many African Americans, now if you would have said I would love to follow and connect with my brothers and sisters, now that would have been more like it. You still, it's like you still disassociating your. It's like you. Uh, I don't know. I guess I just look at that as well. Okay, maybe I can halfway okay. You know, because some people don't like to like put that title on them as which I feel the same. I feel that way in some with what, but I look at the curses and basically the way I do it, I just identify myself with growing up living in a single parent household almost 50 some years old. It's not like I just say I woke up one day as a little boy and said, hey, you know what, I want to live in the gutter and I want to be poor and I want to walk all my life. I don't want to have money. I want to be able to get on a YouTube camera one day and I want to be able to tell people how poor I am. No, I didn't do that. Things don't just happen by accident. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't wake up looking for this. It just happened all of a sudden. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's just things end up like being this way. So when I look at that according to Deuteronomy 28, because he did says, he said there was gonna be a people up on this earth. He said the way you're gonna know who the Jews are, they're gonna be living in certain conditions. They're going to uh, be you go in Deuteronomy 28, it says uh, your sons and daughters will be given to other people. He said these nations of people will not be able to identify who they are. They won't know who they are. They're going to be calling themselves things outside of the Bible, which I did do that. I was saying that my father was Creole and my mother was black and this and that and the third. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I was saying African American and I was saying my father's Creole. That's what I identified myself as. But in the process, I still was going around saying, well, on my application, I would just put African American. But see, I was putting two different. two different continents or two different names. And that's what I went on until in 2018. I said, well, I'm just going to say other. If I put anything on my application or if I ever get a job, I'm just going to put other. So that's all I can do. So I'm assuming that might be where you at in your life, you know? Yeah. Yeah, because I do understand. I can't sit up here and judge when I had to learn that when I came into this truth. I can't sit up there and judge nobody because they live in a certain location and stuff and say, oh, you this tribe. No, you have to. The Bible says you have to test the spirits because Israelites were scattered everywhere. I can't look and be like, well, because somebody born and raised in Nigeria and all this type of stuff and say that those people are, oh, they Nigerian, they Hamite. No, I can't do that. The Bible says that you have to try the spirit. You have to test the spirits. Romans 8:16 says the spirit itself, the spirit is going to bear witness with our spirit that we are the children of the Most High God. So if they are able to identify with those curses in Deuteronomy chapter 28, then that's how you can determine who's an Israelite or not, because that's how he said you will be able to determine who's an Israelite or not. So when I look at the conditions that we lived in for centuries, and I look at the condition that my brothers being in and out of the system, whatever, as you want to say, the jail system. I'm not saying it to make mockery of it of my family. No, I'm saying it for the purpose of educational purposes to help edify somebody else. It may be able to help them, and this is how we can. This is how I determine, and this is how you determine who's an Israelite and who's not. Because he said you're gonna know. He said these curses will be upon these people for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever. So this is how we can identify with being who being an Israelite or whatever. Do that. You just can't look at somebody and look at skin color and say, oh they identify with us because of that. Because no, it's not about skin color. It's about nation. It's about the nation of who your father is. You know what I'm saying? If you can identify with you lived in a country all your life and you just been taught lies and you was told different things and stuff like that, then it's a possibility we're Israelites. But I don't walk around calling myself, say, oh yeah, I'm this and that. No, I just try to gather much information as I could and do it like that. Thanks for teaching me and our brothers and sisters. You are absolutely right. Yeah, that's how I want to keep, because I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to like look at people and say, oh, uh, well, oh, your grandpa is from Spain. Oh, you're a Spaniard. No, I can't. You can't do that. You still got to test the spirits. The Bible said test the spirits. Yes. Yep. We are Israelite. We are Hebrew Israelites. Yes. Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, because it ain't like we going around wanting to put these titles up on ourselves. Because I don't do that. I don't get in my videos and say, "Hey, I'm a Hebrew. I know I'm a Israelite." No, I don't do that. I don't just come off like that. You see what I'm saying? I just because it's good to like kind of humble yourself a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. But I just go by the curse. When it comes to the curses, I boldly say, "Hell yeah!" I lived in